Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Catania and I'll be your Master of Ceremony tonight. Thank you all for joining us on this very special evening. It's been a tough journey, but it's finally paying off. I'd like to introduce the President of County College of Morris, Dr. Anthony Iacono.
Well, you look great. I have to tell you, I went to a lot of student sporting events this year, and you got more excitement, more applause, more enthusiasm, I think, than all the teams combined. So let me get back to you in 1 minute. And let me start with welcome. I think this is an absolutely exciting night and a great night to be here as well. I can see that you're excited about this also. I want to start off with a few recognitions, and then I'm going to talk to you for a minute, and then let's talk and start the celebration over here as well. Before we get started in too deep to our program here, let me take a moment and recognize our Board of Trustees. We have a fabulous Board of Trustees. They provide the governance for County College of Morris. They are incredibly dedicated. They're here frequently. They cheer the students on athletic events. They attend the awards ceremonies. They're huge fans of yours, I can tell you, and they work very, very hard to support you. You don't see them every day, but behind the scenes, they are absolutely extraordinary. So let me introduce, from the left and working our way over, actually let me start over here with our Vice Chair. If you can give a little wave or stand up, please welcome and thank our Vice Chair, Mr. Paul LaCitra. And our former board chair and very active trustee, Mr. Jeff Advocate. And our secretary and trustee, Mr. Tom Pepe. Thank you for your work and for supporting these students year after year. We appreciate it greatly. I also want to thank our faculty. They are absolutely tremendous. They are the best faculty I've ever worked with. They are tremendous. They are dedicated. And this program is rigorous, isn't it? You work through this program. Nobody becomes a nurse. You don't get an RN degree. You earn it really, really hard. They make sure of that. You are the program that we all depend on. And a lot of times we say with a lot of our programs, they're all important. They're all critical. They're all not necessarily a matter of life and death, and yours is. So the greatest importance lies in your hands. We really do count on you. If you look at the medical providers throughout the community, if you look at Morristown Medical, more than half of the nurses come from this program. If you look through doctors' offices around the county, if you look at any kind of medical establishment, your predecessors are representing this college very well, and we're excited for you to carry that on as well. So we're so very proud of you. Now, we know, and we would be remiss to say, while we certainly want to thank our board for the hard work that they do on your behalf, we certainly want to thank our faculty and our administration for the tremendous job they do. This success, we know, started in the homes that you grew up in. Your moms, your dads, your grandparents, your family, your friends, and so forth. So let's just take a moment to thank who's sitting up here. They've been supporting you for years and years. I don't think you'd probably be here if it wasn't for all this tremendous support. So thank you. I work a lot in the community. I do hear from a lot of medical providers, and I will tell you, while they tell me frequently we do hire from different schools and different things, they will say straight out, but if we can hire from CCM, we always do. The graduates are better prepared, they are more professional, and we feel great about our patients being in their hands than any other provider in New Jersey or wherever else they are hiring from. So that rigor really does pay off in huge, tangible ways. Now, tonight we have 66 students graduating, and that is just a huge number. Just cause for tremendous celebration. And I'm told there is a tradition here as well that goes beyond. I shared this with the group in the fall, but you have one more big test to take, right? You're smiling a little bit. Oh, we know. What is it? Okay, very good. And there is a tradition here that says if we have a 100% pass rate, then we do a luncheon for all the students. And I'll up it even, and we'll do a dinner for all the students if we can get 100% pass. It has happened. Some of you look like, oh, sure. It has happened. It's happened a number of times. So work hard on it. We don't want to see 99%. 99% is not dinner. It's not even ice cream. It takes all of you to do this. Don't be the one that doesn't get to do it. And I'd be so excited to host that and have some time with you and celebrate again. Tonight will be wonderful, but it'd be great to have a second time with you as well. So congratulations, and thank you so much for your hard work. Thank you for choosing CCM. I know you have an extraordinary future ahead of you. I wish you well with that. I look forward to working with you in the community as you move forward in your careers. And I'm very pleased to introduce you to, and he would like to say a few words as well, again, our Vice Chair, Mr. Paul LaCitra. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
You know, I've been a trustee for about 5 years now, and I haven't missed one of these. And it's because it is probably my favorite event on campus, even more than graduation itself. But please, we're going to be graduating 700 or 800 students this next week, so don't tell them. Let's keep it our secret that this is... The energy in this room is just fantastic. I mean, it's unbelievable. And I think the last time I got up here, I told you that you're chosen for this. It's, you know, there's a God, and God gives out gifts. And this is your gift. You're going to be nurses, and this is your gift. This is how you're going to help humanity. And you were chosen for it. And use it wisely. I'm sure you will. I want to thank you and your families. I'm sure they had a lot to do with this. Come back to us. We like to hear, I know the faculty likes to hear what you're doing and how you're doing. So come back to us. Let us know how you're doing. Some of us will see you in the hospitals. Some of us as we get older. Some of us will see you in the doctor's offices. But tell us how you're doing. Come back, please, and God bless you.
Thank you both for those kind words. Ooh. Let's go get that dinner, guys. Next up would be Chairperson Kathleen Horan. She'll be saying a few words on behalf of Nursing Class 2017.
Welcome to everyone here, our distinguished guests, faculty, family, friends, and of course our grads. I would also like to recognize Dr. Dwight Smith, Vice President of Academic Affairs. And Dean of Health and Natural Sciences, Monica Maraska. I would also like to thank our pinning committee members who've worked hard to put this together, as well as Professor Terry Farmer and Professor Lori Krupar, our lab coordinator, who always works hard to put this pinning on, especially with the last-minute change we have tonight with you pinning each other. So thank you for that. It has been really nice to get to know all of you a little bit in the electronic version, at least in the online course. You've applied to the Board of Nursing, to the NCLEX, you've created resumes, interview questions, you've reviewed safety, ethics, some transition to practice issues as well. And I know you've learned a lot in your courses, and I know you're ready to prioritize and manage care for a lot of different types of patients. But tonight I'd also like to think about one overriding thing that as you manage care. The concept was brought up recently in a conference I attended, and it's about the wake that we leave behind us. The concept that all nurses have a wake, or an effect they leave behind after they provide care. A student recently told me they remember I'd always told them, a nurse can't just do something, really can't do anything without knowing the effect. And that is true regarding medications. What's the effect of metoprolol? What is the effect of digoxin? What is the effect of thousands of other meds you've learned? But you also have to think about the psychosocial effect you have on your patients. Picture a child choking on a grape and brought to the emergency department. It wasn't cut perfectly in half, and we know, as nurses and many of us moms, that we'll cut 20 grapes in half perfectly, but the child will choke on the one you miss, right? the nurse and the nurse in the emergency department is there for the mom. That nurse can be therapeutic. That nurse can be therapeutic and just help her through, or that nurse can castigate and blame. And that holds a wake, if you think about the effect that can have. What happens in that wake could be the difference between a mom who's hypervigilant and never lets the child out of their sight and purees food till they're 13 versus a mom who gets through this situation, and that's because of the nurse. So you really do have a wake in the effect. That wake can be can be therapeutic, or it can be toxic, or somewhere in between. But just be in touch to the wake that you leave. Some of it's the mood we bring into the bedside, and we do have to separate ourselves from that, but you do leave a wake in the way you interact with patients each and every day. So you do have power, definitely power to heal. And as Maya Angelou said, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And you have the power to make people feel really great every day, hopefully, okay? Today, and I know Sanal's gonna talk a little bit about the pin. Today we are giving you a pin, and that pin is a sign of all the hard work you've done becoming a nurse graduate from CCM. You 66 are joining the largest and most trusted profession, 3 million strong, and you're not ever going to be alone in this profession. The fact that you're joining the profession of nursing tonight makes you colleagues with each other and colleagues with all of us who are nurses in the audience. The fact that you're going off into practice and you may not feel entirely comfortable every day causes a little bit level of panic in some situations if you're unsure. And I've also told students over time that you're not nursing on a deserted island. You will always have someone to rely on. You're not alone with that unit of patients or with an entire emergency department. You will always have someone to rely on. And it's your job to try to identify who the best people to rely on will be. You can learn from everyone. You can learn what not to do, and you can learn what to do. You will be given a preceptor, and that person, hopefully, as you all get jobs, you'll get a preceptor who will show you the ropes where you work, who will be with you for a set length of time. That person you may or may not click with. You all know about the click, right? How you really just get someone gets you. That preceptor is someone you'll have to work with, but I really also want you to look for mentors. So find clinical mentors in practice that you feel you look up to, you can speak to, you can confide in, you can learn from. So you will have a mentor, preceptor. You have us as faculty here for you. We like, as everyone has said before, we like to hear from you. We want to hear when you pass. We want to hear about the job search. We want to hear how things are going. So you have all of that, and you always will have each other, because no one here knows what you've been through more than the people you're sitting next to right now. So you do have to learn how to rely on everyone here. So you're joining this large group of nursing profession, and traditionally at pinning, the chairperson or assistant chair or faculty will pin every person. Instead, tonight, what we've decided to do, since tradition says that a pin has to be presented by a nurse, what we've decided to do is that I will present the pin to the first new nurse, and that new nurse will then present the pin to the next nurse, welcoming you into the profession of nursing, because we will all be in it, and you will all be in it together. So congrats to all of you. Best of luck on the NCLEX, and a warm welcome to you, our newest members of the nursing profession. We're very happy to have you.
Thank you, Professor Horan. The next woman up to the stage is a person I had the privilege of having as a clinical professor. She's not only touched the hearts of many patients, but probably each and every one of us here. Please welcome Professor Terry Farmer.
Don't make me cry, because you know I do it. Good evening, everyone, and thank you. It's an honor to be up here before all of you. I've had the pleasure or the honor of being part of 1, 2, and 3. So I really got to know most of you, and I have to say it was really a privilege and an honor, and I'm so proud of you tonight. I really am. Okay, good evening, everyone. At the beginning of this semester, my colleague, Professor Chico, and I decided to invite Nursing 4 students to participate in a panel discussion with incoming freshman nursing students. The goal was for them to come and share their strategies and wisdom for how to survive nursing school. As the students spoke, I noticed that their words sounded so familiar. It only took a few moments before I whispered to Professor Chico, "Don't they sound just like us?" She readily agreed. As the semester marched on, I paid close attention to the nursing students that I had come to know all so well. With every encounter, I noticed a maturity, a sense of confidence. The fearful, uncertain freshman nursing student seemed to have vanished. It was as if they had undergone some type of metamorphosis. Indeed, they had. Metamorphosis, a word that is usually associated with nature, a caterpillar to a butterfly, a process through which something is transformed. The dictionary defines transformation as a noticeable change in character, appearance, function, or condition. Tonight, we are celebrating firsthand an amazing transformation, that of a student nurse to a graduate nurse, and very soon, and I can't wait, to a registered nurse. 2 years ago, you came to us ready to start the professional phase of the nursing program. You worked hard to claim that coveted seat as a nursing student. Lecture, lab, and clinical. It was also overwhelming. In short, you entered a whole new world. Eventually, with the passage of time, you became familiar and comfortable in your new world. You attended lectures. Lectures gave you the knowledge and the information that empowered you with the confidence to take care of patients with a variety of complex healthcare needs. Lab, a very safe place. A place to practice your skills before trying them out nervously on your patients. Just like the caterpillar in the cocoon, you were given the time to grow and mature in a safe environment. You were blessed with knowledgeable and caring instructors that challenged you to critically think, yet guided you through the process so that you were never alone. You developed friendships that were supportive and caring, friendships so unique to nursing because others outside your world could only remotely grasp at the challenges of being a student nurse. Transformations take time, but eventually they come to an end. Tonight, your transformation is complete. Your pin in the nursing profession eagerly await you. You will be missed here at County College of Morris, but we will rejoice when we see you again as colleagues, knowing that we played a small part in who you have become. There are many quotes about the power and the beauty of transformation, but I found that Maya Angelou said it best. We delight in the beauty of the butterfly, but rarely admit the change it had to go through to achieve that beauty. Tonight I present to you 66 beautiful students that are on their way to becoming nurses, and it was an honor and a privilege for all of us to take part in that. Welcome.
Thank you, Professor. That was very beautiful. I'd like to welcome my colleague, Abby Samuelson, to the stage to give a farewell speech.
Good evening, and welcome family, friends, and faculty. I have to confess to my peers that right now I'm experiencing some tachycardia and diaphoresis. In layman's terms, that's a fast heartbeat and sweating, so. Thank you all for being here with us tonight to celebrate. Most importantly, thank you for being with us throughout every step of this journey. We truly could not have done it without the love and support from each and every one of you. To our family and friends, you understood when we missed that birthday party, holiday, or dinner to study for an upcoming exam. You pulled the weight of the household chores, allowed us to vent our stress, and were right there to answer the phone after an exam to hear the results. You allowed us to practice blood pressures on you until your arms were blue and numb. Please know that everything you have done to help get us here has not gone unnoticed. Thank you for believing us in times that we may not have believed in ourselves. To our amazing nursing faculty, it is no wonder this program has one of the best reputations around. Simply put, you're all wonderful. You encouraged us and instilled the confidence we needed to make it through this program. Your real-life stories and guidance have taught us to deliver compassionate and impeccable care to our patients. There's a piece of each and every one of you that we will take along with us in our nursing careers. Tonight, as we sit up here and reflect on the last 2 years, there are many memories that come to mind about this journey. It all started with obsessively checking our mailboxes for that letter 2 summers ago from the nursing department saying, "You're in." I remember sitting in nursing orientation when we heard a little medical jargon for the first time from Professor Garepka, and I thought maybe I had mistakenly wandered into a foreign languages class. We all remember our first exam when we were exposed to the unfamiliar NCLEX-style question, where all 4 answers are good answers, but only one of them is absolutely correct. We have come a long way together since then. Now we can recite mnemonics and come up with nursing diagnoses in our sleep. Some that have become all too familiar: fatigue related to late night studying, potential for injury related to carrying 2,000-page textbooks, and imbalanced nutrition related to a fast food diet. One thing is absolutely certain. It is no secret that my classmates that sit beside me have put in countless hours of work and dedication. It is an honor to have made it through with such a diligent group who truly care about one another's success. We have laughed, cried, studied, and even had nervous breakdowns together. We have built a special bond throughout this experience and made friendships that will last a lifetime. As we begin our nursing careers, remember why we did this in the first place. Nursing is an incredibly humbling and rewarding field. I found this quote that really puts nursing into perspective for me. To do what nobody else will do in a way that no one else can do, in spite of all we go through, that is to be a nurse. We will have the privilege of caring for and serving people in our communities when they need it the most. We will be the ones to reassure an anxious patient before a procedure. We can make a child laugh when they are in the hospital away from their friends and family. We will be the ones to have the privilege of hearing a newborn's heartbeat for the first time. We will be at the bedside of someone who is confused and terrified after waking up from general anesthesia, and you may want to duck at that time. We will also be the ones to hold the hands of the dying and offer comforting words and support to families. As we've learned throughout this experience, there will be good days and difficult ones. Advocate for your patients, go the extra mile, do in your heart and brain what you believe to be the right thing, and you'll always be a great nurse. Fellow graduates, this is just the beginning. You're all such an intelligent and talented group of individuals. Never stop learning. Pursue that BSN and nurse practitioner degree. Maybe someday some of us will be a part of the County College of Morris's nursing faculty. The bottom line is the possibilities for this group are absolutely endless. The sky's the limit. Be proud of all that you've accomplished thus far. This was not an easy journey. I'm so proud to be standing up here with each and every one of you. I'm excited to see what we can accomplish in the upcoming years. Congratulations, we did it. Thank you.
That was beautifully written. So now Savali will now come up to the stage to give a brief history of the pinning ceremony.
Thank you, Aminja, for kind words. Good evening, everyone. It is such an honor to welcome you all that night we have been anxiously waiting for. I think I speak for all the students when I say thank you. Thank you to all of you, our friends, family, faculty members. We couldn't have done this without you, and without your love, your support, and your endless words of encouragement. Some of you might be wondering why there is pinning ceremony for nurses. Nurses are special people, and we do care like more than ourselves. Like when our patients don't pee, we do quick thinking, critical thinking, and not thinking how our bladders are. So I would like to say a little bit history behind the penning tradition. So penning tradition has a long history, and the history of the penning ceremony can be traced all the way back to the Crusades of the 12th century. According to the Nursing Museum, the penning tradition is a symbol with a rich history dating back to the Maltese Cross and Crusades. The Maltese Cross was originally given among who cared for the injured and the Crusaders. First badge is given those who nurses. In the 1860s, when Florence Nightingale was honored with the Red Cross of St. George for her selfless effort to the injured man during Crimean War. As a result of Florence Nightingale's influence, the importance of the nurses' training was recognized and hospital began developing programs. The Nightingale School of Nursing at St. Thomas Hospital in London designed and awarded a badge with the Maltese Cross and to give it to the nurses as they completed their programs. By 1916, a ceremony awarding badges was a tradition in England and the United States. The badges symbolize educated individuals who were prepared to serve the health needs of society. Eventually, each school of nursing designed and awarded a customized pin. In the United States, the first pin presented to a graduate class in a Bellevue hospital in 1880. This center relief is encircled by a band and a blue of constancy, an outer band of mercy and relief of suffering. For CCM class of May 2017, it means all of that and much more. This pin is not only represent our sacrifices, hard work, and endless effort to pass those exams, which select all that apply, guys. But it also tells us that each and every single of us, we have Florence Nightingale inside us. We will have incredible opportunity to make a difference in someone's life every day when we go to the work. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Sonal. Now presenting the candidates will be Professor Lori Krupa, and awarding the pins will be Chairperson Kathleen Horan, as well as our class.
First row stand. First row stand, please. Are we ready? Yes. Yeah, they're ready. Nicole Albanese. Juliana Alexandrov. Elizabeth Aragon. Alexandra M. Azanari. Heather Bates. Daniela Bentacourt. Sarah Bablolo. Carolina Bredis. Sonal Savalia. Abby Samuelson. Amanda Catania. Tanya Breton. The excitement of being the MC. Gerard Campanella. Brittany R. Casola. Brianna Cohen. Taylor Contagiacomo. Caitlin Corbett. Amanda Davidek. Danielle Nicole Dorimus. Madison Kate Dunsmore. Alexis Montgomery Earl. Jamie Lynn Fernandez. Joseph Ferrigno. Nicole Grady. Michelle Grasso. Marilyn Grochowski. Maya Hodge. Adrian Hasty. Diana Holguin Duque. Gabriella Yamori. Deanna Jones. Gideon Laksamana. Amanda Lespier. Amy Leffler. Group shot. Antonia Lakuta. Michael Marino. Rachel Marcillo. Ariel Maton. Colleen McEntee. Evelyn C. Minchala Espin. Amy Moore. Nicole Muller. Lori Murdoch. Laura Suzanne Murillo. Elizabeth Ann Nally. Caitlin O'Brien. Leanne O'Connor. Shannon Onoski. Tiffany T. Ramninan. Kenneth Reardon. Kayla Rodriguez. Amy Schmidt. Katrina Karen Schoen. Tara Sarafi. Shayla Smith. Sawyer Smith. Joseph Spataro. Shara Stark. Matthew Sullivan. Amanda Rose Anna Maria Tanzola. Melanie Diane Vanderbrink. Erica Vacat. Jessica Varillo. Tamara Wilson. Congratulations, class. Well done. At this point of the program, I'd like to reintroduce Dr. Vivek Agnihotri, who sits to my right now, who has generously offered a scholarship awarded to the students, male, female, highest GPA. This is in memorial to his mother, and the name of the scholarship is the K.V. Agnihotri Memorial Scholarship Award. The first award will be awarded to GPA for highest female, and I believe for the class, correct?
Yeah.
And that would be, now you get me choked up. Abby Samuelson. And male student with the highest GPA of the class, Mr. Joseph Ferrigno.
Congratulations, guys. That's awesome. Yeah. Woo! Good for you guys. At this point in the ceremony, we invite all the nurses present to join in the recital of the Nightingale Pledge, which is on page 2 of your booklet. I pledge, in the presence of this assembly, to practice my profession faithfully. I will do all in my power to maintain and elevate the standard of my profession. I will hold in confidence all personal matters committed to my keeping and all my family affairs coming to my knowledge. In the practice of my profession, I will devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. I would like to thank everyone for being a great audience and for the support of me and my classmates. On behalf of the nursing class of 2017, I'd like to thank all of our professors for achieving our goal, helping us achieve our goals. You guys are one of the reasons why we are here where we are. And finally, to my class, although this chapter in your life is over, oh no, oh man, okay. I hope you all continue to fill your book with love, laughter, and achievement. The sky is the limit. Thank you, Class 2017. It's been a privilege.